And it's just another nasty looking Saturday morning, huh? Open up the knees as wide as the mat. And actually, take a block. This is what we call impromptu. Take the block, if you have one, the long way between your two ankles, and move your hips onto a seat. And just make any adjustments that you might need to make for your knees. If this doesn't feel great for your knee, then go ahead and prop it up. You can also put blankets or towels behind your knee to lift the ankle a little bit, and widen your legs if you have to. All right. So just come to a comfortable seated position. Close your eyes, and just start to breathe. Breathe in. If it's at all possible, have the knees touching and the ankles pressing against the block. Okay. Place the hands on top of your palms, on top of your thighs. Close your eyes and drop your shoulders down. Create space between your ears and the shoulders. And right now, just lightly let your hands rest on top of your thighs. All right, somebody's not muted, so check your screens and see if you're muted. And if not, go ahead and mute, just so you don't get the feedback. Thanks. So slow down the breath, which allows the thoughts to slow down, or maybe it's the other way around. The thoughts slowing down will stop the breath from being so irregular. It kind of works together. And as you start to inhale, just expand the chest from collarbone to collarbone. Expand the rib cage. Lightly tuck the tailbone underneath you. And just commit to yourself for the next 50 minutes, 55 minutes, 60 minutes. How about the next day, week, or month? Commit to that slowing down. Commit to the process of letting go, non-judgment, no anticipation. And then you can still keep your eyes closed, but walk your hands up towards your hips and just put a little more pressure there, a little bit of gentle pressure to that crease. And as you press the palms down into the thigh, right about that crease line, start to press away from the crease towards the knees. So giving you a little bit more lift out of the pelvis. Draw the shoulders back and broaden the collarbones, and just keep reminding yourself to stay a little bit upright. And keep reminding yourself to breathe. And we shouldn't have to. Sometimes we hold our breath. And then begin to slide your hands down towards your knees as you extend the arms all the way out in front of you onto your legs. Rise onto the fingertips on top of your thighs. Inhale and just extend your chest a little bit broader. And then exhale, pull the belly into the spine and round your back. Inhale, extend your spine, lift your chest. Exhale, round and curl the spine, pull the belly in. So you can make this exaggerated or small. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round and curl. Inhale, extend. And then come back to a neutral position somewhere between those two extremes. Take your arms up overhead with the breath. Grab a hold of your left wrist and lean to the right. Keep your left hip heavy, grounded. Inhale, come back to center. Take a hold of the right wrist with the left hand. Keep your right hip heavy and grounded. Inhale, lift up and over to the right side as you exhale. Inhale, lift up and over to the right side, or the other side as you exhale. One more time, up and over, right side. Inhale, back to center, up and over, left side. Inhale, return to the center, lift your heart. Arms up, eye gaze up, ribs tuck under. Exhale, cactus your arms. Turn your torso to the right. Left arm outside right thigh, right arm behind you towards the left side. Inhale. Twist deeper, exhale. Inhale, reach the arms up. Face front, exhale, cactus the arms. Turn to the left side. Right arm outside left thigh, left arm behind you. Inhale. Twist deeper, exhale. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, arms open, and just twist side to side. Come back up, inhale. Exhale, open twist. Come back up, inhale. Exhale, open twist. Come back up, inhale. Exhale, open twist. Keep the arms in cactus. Come back to center, lift your chest. Exhale, reach the arms behind your back, interlace your fingers. Knuckles towards the floor, chest lifts, inhale. And then fold forward, exhale. Place your head towards the floor. Try to keep the hips down on the block or the floor. And let your arms reach back behind you. Stay in the child's pose position. Reach your arms out in front of you. And push your hips back towards your heels. So you're on the block, most of us. Or you're just on in a child's pose. Take your arms a little bit broader and just breathe across the shoulders. Inhale, lift your head, chest. Walk over to your right side, left hand on top. Inhale, lift up and walk over to the other side. Exhale. Inhale, return to center. Walk your hands forward. Exhale, push back. Inhale, rise to your hands and knees. Move whatever accoutrement you have off to the side. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips, hips and shoulders width apart. Do a little bit more movement through the spine as you tuck your toes, arch your back, dip your belly. Exhale, round and curl, top of the foot, and shin come down. Do that a couple times. Inhale, extend the spine. Exhale, round and curl. Inhale, extend the spine. Exhale, round and curl. And then come back to the center. Walk your hands a little bit more forward and press your chest towards the floor. Keep your hips elevated. Little puppy dog stretch for the chest in front of the shoulders. Slide the right arm under the left and turn the palm to the sky, back of the head down towards the floor. Squeeze your hips towards the midline so you're not swinging off to one side. Send your left arm up and behind you and grab the inside of your right thigh or just around the back. And roll a little bit more onto the right shoulders. You open the left shoulder chest. Inhale as you release the bind, and then bring both arms back out to the center. Drop your chin, chest. Keep your hips elevated as you take the left arm underneath you. Turn the palm up. Take the back of the head towards the floor. Hug your hips towards the midline. And then take your right arm behind your back. Maybe you grab the inside of the thigh and open up a little bit deeper. If your arms only go to your back, that's cool. I have a really cool prism that's reflected onto my TV screen here from my lights. I've never seen that before. Come back to center, things you learn in a yoga class, and come all the way back. Good. Press down through the floor and round your spine again. Keep your arms a little bit forward as you drop your hips down towards the floor. Lift your chest. Exhale, push back to your heels. So moving the spine in all directions. We have 6 of them that we move in, and we have done them all thus far. And now start to make big circles through your body. A little bit more warmed up, got a little bit more space to play with. And then reverse that. Make your way back to the center. Walk the hands back a little bit closer, but they don't have to be directly under the shoulders. Tuck your toes underneath you, lift your knees and lift your hips in the air. Put a soft bend into the knees and walk your feet a little bit closer towards each other. Bend the right knee and lower the left heel and just shift your hips. Now you can shift your hips off, but keep your arms evenly carrying weight. Come back to center, bend the left knee, right heel presses. One more time, bend the right knee, lower the left heel. And then bend the left knee, lower the right heel. And then find some stillness in your downward facing dog. Soft knees, chest to the thighs, biceps frame the ears. Inhale, rise onto the tippy toes, engage the quads. Shift forward to a high plank, top of a push-up, belly pulls in. Shift a little bit more forward, bend your knees to the floor, release your toes, and lay all the way flat down onto the floor. Arms are by your side, thumb is at the bra line. Lift your chest up, low cobra. Exhale, lay back down. Walk your hands back in handprint, or stay in the same cobra. Lift a little bit more. And then press back down. Walk the hands back, another handprint. Top of the foot, shin active. Lift the knees up off the floor and lift yourself up into an upward dog as you press your hips forward, pull your shoulders back, collarbones broad. And then roll over your toes to the downward facing dog. Inhale, shift to a plank. Lower your left knee down and step your right foot between your two hands. Grab your blocks, if you have them. Tuck your left toes under and bring the left knee back a little further behind you. So the blocks are on either side of the right leg. The right foot is pointing forward, knee over the ankle. Left knee is behind the hip. And you're just sinking down, trying to elevate yourself from resting on your thighs too much. Okay. Take your hands to your thighs. Pull yourself back a little bit like we did in the beginning. Put your hands at that hip crease and then start to press the skin towards the knee as you lift a little bit more out of the hip, and then just slide the hands back down. Okay. Take your left arm in the air, inhale. Rotate your torso to the right and bring your left arm outside your right thigh. Take your right hand in a fist, place it inside the left palm, and rotate your torso to the right. Try to keep the shoulders down. Try to keep the chest lifted and rotated. And then hug the hips in towards the midline. Breathe in and breathe out. Lifting the belly up and away from the thighs. Take another breath. Empty it out and get your deepest expression. And then on the next inhale, rise up and open your arms out to the sides. Now, there's a lot of things that could happen here, right? We collapse in a little bit on the right knee. The arms are probably not going to be in one straight line. Thumb look back towards your thumb. Inhale and exhale. But try to stay upright in the torso. Now inhale, swing your left arm up and around, swing your left leg back, and reach both arms front and back again. Palms down this time. And just adjust the right foot maybe a little bit more to the midline. Left leg can come off to the side so you're a little bit more balanced, or you can keep it in the same line. Now pull back with your left arm and forward with your right arm. Sink a little bit lower into the right hip. Reach with energy through both arms. And then lower the left arm, bring the right arm up. Keep pressing your hip forward. Left arm can be on the thigh, the floor, or a block. Reach up and stretch. Good. Inhale, come back to the kneeling warrior two, and place your right hand on the floor of the block, inside your right leg, as you open up your left arm. So left arm over the shoulder, right knee over the hip, or ankle, excuse me. Breathe in. And as you empty it, bring your left hand down, spin yourself forward again, and straighten your right leg with your hands on the floor or the block, forward or back, higher or lower. Breathe. Oh, many options. Inhale. And fold as you exhale. So we're working at leveling off the hips. Breathe in. And breathe out. One more breath. Good. Rebend your front knee. Inhale. Hands to the floor or the blocks. Tuck the back toes under. Lift the back knee up. Send the right leg back into the plank position and then lift your hips up in the air. Downward facing dog. I don't mind if the hands are on blocks. If you mind, then put them on the floor. Inhale, rise onto your tippy toes and shift to a high plank. Lower your right knee to the floor and send your left leg in between your two hands. And just organize it. Left knee over the ankle, right knee behind the hip. Drop the right hip down. Hug your hips towards the midline, broaden the collarbones. Shoulders back and down, away from your ears. Press firmly into your left big toe. Just feel that action happening. And then bring your hands to your thighs. Lift yourself up. Walk your hands back to the hip crease so we're sitting a little bit more upright. As you take your hands and smooth the skin down towards the knee, keep lifting out of that pelvic area. Shoulders down. Breathe in, breathe out. Good. Keep the left hand down, stretch the right arm up. Inhale. Rotate to the left side, right arm outside the left thigh. Left palm in a fist inside your right palm. Relax the shoulders, drop the right hip down. Breathe. Inhale and exhale. So see if you've got that space between your thigh and your belly. Nice, guys, good. Now inhale, reach your arms out to the sides and lift your torso a little bit higher. Right arm forward, left arm back. Inhale and exhale. Don't worry if the arms are not straight in line with each other. It's just gonna be. And then take this inhale to bring the right arm up and around. Swing your right leg out to the side. Left arm forward, right arm back. Warrior two, but you're on your knees. Pull back with your right, pull forward with your left. Find the energy in the left leg, pulling the heel towards the back leg. So you've got some work going on underneath you. Good, inhale, right arm down, left arm up. Keep sending your weight towards the left side, out of the right waistline. And then inhale, come back up. Left arm on the inside, right arm up. Good, like a side angle. Reach in all directions. Breathe in, breathe out. One more big breath. Empty the breath, bring the hands down, turn yourself forward, and straighten your left leg. Inhale. And exhale. So working again at bringing the left hip back and right hip forward, leveling it out. If you have any injuries in your knees or anything going on in the back of your legs, keep the knees soft, or elevate yourself a little bit more on the blocks, a little bit further back. You know, just play with it. See where your body needs to go. Inhale, rebend the knee. Tuck the back toes underneath you. This time I just want you to lift the knee up, and we're going to turn to the right side into a wide-legged stance. Turn the toes a little pigeon-toed. You can have a block in the center if it will help to elevate. Exhale as you forward fold. Take your hands to your hips, inhale, and rise up to standing. Adjust yourself so that you feel stable. So your feet are in the same line, your toes are slightly in. Open up the arms, inhale. Good. Then bring the arms up overhead. And then cactus the arms again. Good. Hinge forward through the cactus. Bend the knees. Rotate to the right. Left arm down. Right arm up. Hug the right hip towards the midline. Inhale, come back to center. Cactus the arms. Rise up, inhale all the way up. Exhale. Inhale, soften the knees as you fold. Exhale, rotate your torso to the left. Right hand comes to left foot, left arm comes up. Hug the hips to the midline and twist. And then come back to the cactus. Move your block to the front, come on up. Turn yourself to face the front of the room. Release your arms by your side. Inhale, stretch the arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen your spine and step your right foot to the back of the mat. Exhale. Lower the knee if you'd like. Hands near the blocks or on the blocks. And then take your hands to your thighs, lift up, bend the back knee, put the hands on that crease and smooth it out. Inhale, stretch the arms overhead. Exhale, take your right arm, hinge a little forward, right arm outside, left thigh, left hand in a fist. Turn your torso to the left. This might look familiar. Back leg is firm, hips are hugging. Inhale, rise up, open up the arms. Now you might have a little bit more evenness in the arms. Maybe, maybe not. Keep pulling back with the left arm. Check out your left knee that it doesn't turn in and your toes. One more breath. Good. Then spin it around, face the right side of the room. Left knee bends, warrior two. Back leg is firm. Gaze to your left hand. Inhale. Oh, I just realized I could have screen mirrored you out here. Okay, whatever. Reach long, long, long. And then right arm down, left arm up. Let's take the right arm behind the back, grab the inside of the left thigh again. Lift out of your left side waist. And come back, inhale. Warrior two. Exhale, reach forward. Left hand on the thigh. On a block on the inside, right arm up, or on the floor. Tuck the tailbone underneath you. Back leg is firm. Breathe in, breathe out. Good, one more breath. Release your right hand down. Before we go over the left leg, turn back to the right side. Forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, walk to your back leg, your right leg. Left hand down, right arm up. Right arm behind the back. Grab the back of your thigh or the inside of your thigh or the back of your back. Twist. Release the breath, release the twist. Walk back to the front of your space. Take your hands on the floor of the block. Shorten your stance a little bit and straighten your front leg. Inhale. Fold as you exhale. Walking the hands forward or back is your option. Where do you want to be today? Where do you need to be today? Try not to dump more into one hip than the other. Try to keep some evenness in the weight. Look forward, inhale, and step your feet to the top of the mat. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Chin to chest, ragdoll your body to stand all the way up. Exhale, bring the prayer to your heart, separate your feet. And once again, just fold over your legs. Take your left hand again to your right ankle, right arm up, bend the left knee this time. Take the right arm behind your back, hook it to the inside of the left thigh if you can reach it. Take your left hand between the thighs, and then maybe you bind the arms behind your back and lift up as you look up. Bend the left knee. Keep the weight in both legs for now. And take another breath. As you empty the breath, return to center, release the arms, let them dangle. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your left foot to the back of the mat. Low lunge. Make sure your feet are not on tight ropes. Have your blocks nearby or underneath your fingers. Hug your right hip in. Right thigh parallel to the floor. Broaden the collarbones. Good. You can always have the back knee on the floor. And then place your hands on your thighs. Lift up. Smooth the skin from the hip crease down. And bring the arms up. Inhale. You could have the back knee soft. Exhale, left elbow outside the right thigh. Right hand in a fist. Lift your belly up away from your thighs. Hug your hips in. Perhaps look up at your right elbow. Give a little bit more space. Breathe in, breathe out. Press down firmly through your right foot. Give a little stability. Come on up. Bring the right arm back. Left arm forward. Rotate at the torso. Spread your arms broad. Back leg can be soft or firm. Then inhale, open to the left side. Right knee bends. Exhale, warrior two. Back foot is firm. So all the toes are pressing down. Your back foot is turned if there was a clock on the front of your mat, 10 o'clock. Reach back with your left arm, forward with your right. Energize your arms. Inhale, drop your left arm down, right arm up. Lean back. Take your left arm behind your back. Maybe you want to straighten your leg for a moment, get that crease, and then open up again. Bend the right knee. It's a little bit more stretch out of the right hip. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, return to warrior two. Exhale, right hand on the thigh or on a block inside. Left arm up, tailbone tucks. Firm up the back leg. Reach the left arm up, straight over your shoulders. Breathe in and breathe out. Good. Now lower the left hand. This time we're going to turn to face the left side of the mat. Inhale and exhale. Walk your hands to your left leg. Right hand stays, left arm opens up, twist. And then empty the breath, walk your hands down to the center. Walk around to the front of your space. Right leg is forward, step your left foot in a little bit closer. And take your hands on the floor of the blocks, forward or back, higher or lower. Pull the right hip back and left hip forward as you fold over your right leg. Back foot is slightly rotated out. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, look forward, step your feet together. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press down to rise up. Exhale, hands to your heart, separate your feet a little bit more and fold back down. Take your right hand to your left leg, bend your right knee, lift your left arm up. Take your left arm behind you, grab the inner thigh of the right leg, or behind you, where you can. Right arm's gonna come between the two legs and underneath the right leg. Turn your torso to the left and keep both feet right now evenly planted on the floor. Inhale. On the emptying of the breath, forward fold, let it go. Tuck your chin in. This time just ragdoll to stand all the way up. Stretch the arms up overhead and send the prayer to your heart. Bring your feet a little bit closer. Release the arms by your side. Inhale, stretch your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, right foot steps. Inhale, rise up, crescent. Exhale, right arm outside left thigh, left hand in a fist. Inhale and exhale. Good. Inhale, open up, water wheel, right arm forward, left arm back. Exhale. Inhale, open up, face the right side, warrior two. Exhale, reverse that. Bind it. Now straighten your front leg. Walk your back foot in a little bit closer. Inhale, reach out to the front of the space. And then place your left hand, you can use the block outside the thigh, outside the calf, underneath your shoulder. Open up your torso. Triangle with a bind. With a bind. Breathe in, breathe out. Now, bend your front knee. If you have a block and you want to carry it with you, take it with you. And start to swing your weight into your left leg and lift your right leg up so you're bound. Half bound. Breathe in, breathe out. Keep that bind and step your right foot next to your left foot. Open up. Release it down. Step the weight into the left leg again. Right leg comes back up into your half moon bound. Soften the left knee. Step back into your triangle bound and then release the arm. Stretch it up for triangle. Inhale. Fold over your left leg. Exhale. Take your right hand on the inside or outside on the foot shin or a block. I'm going to do it on the inside today. Step your right foot a little bit closer. It's at 2 o'clock, not 10 o'clock. And take the left arm up. Twisted triangle pose. Good. Release it. Fold over. Lengthen your spine. Step feet together, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Bring the arms with you. Exhale, send the prayer to your heart. Release your arms. Inhale, stretch the arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your left foot to the back of the mat. Inhale, rise up, crescent lunge. Exhale, left arm outside, right hand in a fist. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, twist. Inhale, lift your torso and reach in 2 directions. Exhale, open up to the left side. Inhale, warrior 2 as you exhale. Inhale, reverse and bind. And now here we straighten the front leg. Reach the torso forward. You might want to shorten your stance and reach out until you touch either your calf, shin, thigh, or a block, highest height, outside the right calf. And you're staying in the bind. Stack the shoulders, open the chest. Breathe in, breathe out. Soften your front knee, look down. Carry the block with you if you'd like. Send your weight into your right leg and float your left leg off the floor into a bound half moon. Press firmly into right leg. Lengthen out your left leg. If you have balance, you'll look back at the leg today. And if it's not there, you keep looking down. Big breath. Keep the arm bound. Look down. Step your left foot to your right foot. And just do the rotation. So a lot of good opening for the left shoulder. Look down again. Weight back into the right leg. Lift the left leg up one more time. Open up the hip. And then soften the front knee as you step back to the triangle. Place your right hand where it needs to be. And then release the left arm up. And open up to the left side. Inhale. Exhale, look down. Turn yourself forward. Adjust. Step in, step back. Lengthen your spine. Left hand stays on the floor. Right hip pulls back and down. Right arm comes up as you twist to the right. And breathe. Inhale. And exhale, fold over your right leg. Inhale, step forward. Look forward, sorry, now step forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise to stand, all the way up. Exhale, prayer to the heart. Inhale, stretch the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Okay. Right hand comes behind the back to the left inner thigh. Left hand comes behind and meets it. Now, don't go where you think you're going. Good. Float your right heel off the floor. Step it back, and perhaps the leg will float off the floor. Bound, half moon pose. Tricky, 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 tricky. So it's not bird of paradise. Is that where you're going, Michelle? Try the other leg, Michelle. Oh, I'm sorry, you are down. It looked like you were in the air. Oh, you are in the air. Okay, good, gotcha. I had you looking at something else. And then everybody step down, release your arms, dangle. You know, these camera angles are hard to tell what we're seeing. And let go. Now bring your left arm behind your back, right arm in between. Hold on to the right leg. Now instead of stepping your weight to your left leg, you're going to step the weight to the right leg, step back with your left leg, rotate your torso, and begin to perhaps float the left leg off the floor. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So keep the bind as best you can. Breathe. So the left leg should be the leg in the air. Yeah, I mean, we just work at it. Good. And then bring it down. Forward fold. Let go. Arms dangle, knees bend. Head shakes out, yes and no. Take one of your blocks, middle height or low. Bring your feet a little closer together. Squat and bend your knees so that the knees rest onto the block. Hands on top of the thighs. You're going to be a little bit more even than me because I'm working with yet another injury. So close your eyes and bring your hands to prayer. Then release your hands to the floor. Press away from the block, have a seat on the floor, and let your knees open out to the side. Bring your hands behind you and lift your hips up and come back to center. Grab a hold of the top of the feet, lift your chest, inhale. Fold as you exhale. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale, come back up. Walk your feet a little bit further, excuse me. Take your hands on the inside of your legs in that big space. Walk under your calves. Grab a whole block. You know what? Let's separate the feet a little bit and put the block. You'll have to see what height you want between your 2 feet. So the hands come inside the thighs and around, and then we come forward, and then the block you may have to adjust. In fact, you may have to use 2 blocks and let your head rest on blocks. So know your spacing, know your availability of what's going on here. And if you don't know, you'll learn. You become very intimate with your body in a yoga practice. Inhale, lift your chest, lift your head, remove the blocks. Exhale, bend your knees. Sit up nice and tall, inhale. And then, you know what, I'm gonna just turn my camera, my mat. And then exhale as you guys roll down to the floor. Good. Come back down all the way. Have a block nearby. And hug your knees up to your chest. At home, if you can't see me, let me know. I think you can. Let's take a happy baby. Hands on the outside of the legs, tailbone down on the floor. Rock on your spine. And then open your arms to the side, palms face up. Bring your knees together, shift your hips right. Let your knees fall to the left. And take your right arm a little bit higher up. A little bit more chest stretch. Good. Inhale, come back to center. Shift your hips left, let the knees fall over to the right side. Bring your left arm up a little higher. Inhale, open up, arms up, knees hug into the chest. And then keep your right knee in, lower your left leg. Take a hold of the right ankle with the left hand and just open the knee out a little bit to the side. Put your right hand on the inner thigh. Perhaps the left heel is going to go in that inguinal crease and bring your right knee down towards the floor. So it's like a half lotus on your back. If not, just hold on to your foot and go wherever you can, or bring it like a tree on the inside. Press down firmly, but gently. Does that make sense? Get a little compassion to the leg, but allow the hip to sink. Now the back, if your hips are tight, likely it's going to arch a lot. So try not to extend the rib cage, right? Bring the ribs and the hips towards each other and let go. Wherever your leg is now, hold on to it as you bring it to your chest. Hold on underneath the thigh and rock yourself up to sitting. Take again the foot into the left hand. Take the right hand underneath, and maybe you can place the knee over your shoulder. We'll stick with that for today. Bend your bottom leg. Top hand is your left hand. Right arm moves to the side. I'll turn this way a little bit. And then perhaps the right leg opens up and we twist over to the left side. Compass pose. Now, if you're like me and rocking back a little bit, right, you might want to just keep the knee a little bit more bent, sit on a block, and that might elevate your hips more. Mine's just an injury. That's what we're dealing with. And come back to center. Come back to center. Okay, sorry. Can you hear me? You hear me? Okay. And then release your foot, both feet on the floor, roll down to your spine. Hug your knees back to your chest. Keep your right leg out, left knee in. Do a spinal twist, cross over. Come back to the center. Take your right hand to your left ankle. Open up the left hip knee. Some of you, again, will put the heel to the inguinal crease, or you might just hold the leg out a little further, or be in a tree with your foot on the inside of the thigh. Allow that left hip to drop down. Take another breath. I'm here filming. Come back into the center. Lift your hips up, lift up. Take a hold of your foot. Take a hold of your left calf and see if you can place it over your left shoulder. Bend the right knee. You can stay there. It's enough. Or take your right hand, extend the leg, and look under the right arm. Breathe. Come out of it slowly. Release your foot, release your legs. You can bend the knees or straighten the legs as you roll down through the spine. One more time. Hug the knees all the way up to the chest. Open the arms to the side. And once again, hips move right, left knees move left. And bring your knees up as high as you can. Find your deepest twist. Inhale to the center. Shift your hips left, knees right. Exhale. Inhale back to your backs. Hug your knees into your chest. Big meeting of the head, knees, body. Take a big breath. And then exhale, lay your head down. One bridge here will suffice, so take bridge or wheel. Reach your hands to your feet, tilt your pelvis, lift your hips up, walk your hands underneath your back. Stay there, or take your biggest expression, bringing your hands by your shoulders, and then press all the way up. Shoulders are open now. Come down when you are ready. And lay yourself down onto the floor. Stretch your arms by your side, stretch your legs open, let them just splay open. Just breathe slowly into the spaces that we have now created and opened in our bodies. Take anything else that you haven't taken and need to take. Dogs come out. Start to let go, completely surrender to the earth. Let go of any tensions, any distractions, even if there's a dog jumping all over you, it's all good. And just allow your body to completely surrender. Take a quick scan. If you have any tension anywhere, just try to breathe into those spaces. As always, if you'd like to stay longer, please stay longer. Just shut off the sound. If you're ready to come out, just start to deepen the breath. Integrate movement back to your fingers, toes, wrists, ankles. Draw your knees to your chest. Move to your right side. Make a pillow. And then bring yourself up to a comfortable seat. Bring your hands together in prayer. Bow down to yourselves, to each other, to the community that we have and we've created, that we maintain. Thank you so much. Namaste, Satnam. Go in peace. Have a wonderful Saturday, everybody. Stay strong, stay fit, stay healthy.